Paddling from Wagga Beach to Currawarna was the first day of stage 3 of paddling the Tumut and Murrumbidgee Rivers. It's a pretty big day, about a 67 kilometre paddle. Took about 7 hours, just on 7 hours. So a big day, but it was good to get going again. The river was really good for paddling. There's good strong flow in the river. The river's up, it's got plenty of water in it, so it was nice to be on the river. Had lunch at Colhagen's Beach, which is about 37 k's from Wagga. It was looking really good. There's a big broad sandy beach there, plenty of camp spots. It was looking really nice, and it was a great spot to pull up to have lunch. The weather was pretty comfortable, maximum of 28 degrees, pretty cool in the morning, started about 12 degrees, so it was cool earlier on the river, but it warmed up and was very comfortable. So day 1 was a big day, but it was a good day. Day 2 today, and it was a bit of an easier day than yesterday, so I had a paddle of 36 kilometres in the end today. Got here at about 1 o'clock. Paddling was really nice again. The river's still up and flowing strongly. I think it'll be like that for a fair while now, although tomorrow my end point is a weir, so I think when I hit the weir the water will slow down a bit. It'll be interesting to see what the river's like on the other side of the weir. But it was really nice paddling today through forests, so lovely forested areas on both sides of the river. I'd planned to stay at a reserve called Jones Reserve tonight, but when I got there, it was a open, dry, dusty paddock beside the river. There was a boat ramp there, so there was a spot to get out, but a bit of a climb up onto a steep bank, and up on top it was just dry and dusty, very few trees. So I decided that I'd jump back in the kayak and keep going. So about another 40 minutes and 7 kilometres later, came to this spot and I thought, well, that'll do. So a lovely little beach here, a little bit of sand, and it's right beside the forest. So I'll set up the tent in amongst the forest, get a little gap amongst the trees, so just being wary of trees falling down. But otherwise it's a fantastic spot. Had a bit of a swim this afternoon, a bit of a clean, washed the boat, dealt with a little bit of the mud from yesterday, so a really nice day. Day 3 today was the first day I've had to navigate a weir. Before then there was some lovely forest still, about 20 kilometres worth of forest this morning, and then it started to open up into farmland. There was quite a few boats, fishing boats on the river today. It's a Saturday, probably saw a dozen or more boats out fishing. So a heap of traffic on the river. And the decent camp spots had plenty of people in them as well. As I said, first weir today, so I went past Berrimbed Weir. It was a really good experience. The portage went okay, put the kayak up on the trolley. I carried the heavier items to take some weight off the trolley and the kayak itself. It was about a 500 metre walk to get from one side of the weir to the other. At the bottom end of the weir was a lovely sandy beach, so I'd take a bit more weight out of the kayak to get it through the sand, bogged down a bit, and do a little bit of a shuffle of some of the bags, but that was only for 50 metres or so. I'm at the lower part of Berrimbed Weir, and this place is just amazing. You can probably hear There's a big wash coming out of the bottom of the weir, and there's these little waves on a nice sandy beach. It's freaky that you just close your eyes here, and apart from the salty smell and the sound of seagulls, you're at the beach. There's a huge amount of sand. It's pretty early, it's 1:30, so I was originally planning to camp here, somewhere along the side here, but it's fairly early. I've had lunch, I've sat in the sand, had lunch, I've closed my eyes, pretended I was on Bondi Beach. So what I think I'll do then is, I've got plenty of time, so I might as well bank some more kilometres today. Tomorrow the destination is Narrandera, and that's a hard stop at Narrandera. I've got some accommodation booked. So what I'll do is reload the kayak. It's sort of half unpacked for the portage around the side of the weir, so we'll load that back up again, get going. The next stop is about 15 kilometres away, a bit over an hour and a half, and then there's another stop a few kilometres past that. So a few options not too far away. I might jump in the kayak and keep going. Thanks, mate. I'm just heading into Narrandera, the finish of the 4th day, and just before the town of Narrandera there's the Narrandera Common, and it's like a koala reserve, and from the river it looks just spectacular. The parkland, trees, looks like a really nice asset that the town has maintained and looked after. So it was a bit of an easier day today because I did the extra distance yesterday, so 30 k's today. It's been overcast all morning. A little tiny shower, but nothing really. Plenty of fishers out again, boaties in there, fishers in their boats, up and down the river. It's on a Sunday, so plenty of people out in their boats fishing. And the river's been moving along pretty strongly here, so they're a good pace as well. So that's the first 4 days. I'll have a rest day in Narrandera, have a day off tomorrow, restock supplies, have a good clean, have a recharge, and then get moving again. The highlight of the first 4 days, I think it's got to be the forests. It's really surprised me, the forests along the river. I was expecting it to be largely farmland the whole way, but there's a huge amount of forest, particularly around Parawana and then further on, and like where we are now, heading into Narrandera, which has been really nice. And it was nice to spend a night camping on the sandy bend of the river in the forest.